Excellent. Now I'm
Well,
sure
it
the
is not.
VOD had a ridiculous, like, horrible sound in between, but anyway.
Hey, let me pose a thing real quick. So we're about, let's say, halfway through this module, yeah?
Ish.
For those of the audience who doesn't know us and might not have seen the first thing, this is your first time watching, maybe we should introduce ourselves just again.
You're just delaying the satisfaction of the Roper fight, and I'm totally here for it. Let's do it. Let's start with you.
I want to point us out that I suggested this 3 days ago. Hi, I'm M. I play Lore, a host warlock hexblade that is having personal issues and is currently depressed.
Who isn't?
Ain't that the truth?
Jeff. Oh, never mind. Gale. My bad.
Hi,
I apologize. I was not me reading the room.
I am Gail, sometimes called Olivia as well, and I am currently playing Charlotte, who is a human wizard abjuration specialist.
And is blind and has a bat.
Yes.
Oh,
She's
yes.
literally blind as a bat.
Well, no, she's actually blind.
Jeff.
She's actually blind and has a bat that sees
And
much
has
better.
Yep.
Jeff,
But I do have a
introduce
familiar
yourself.
named Swoops.
Yes, hello, I'm Jeff. Just happy to be here, and I play Calder Creed, a sorcerer who really, really needs therapy, but instead is doing adventuring, and I'm sure that'll end fine.
Jen.
Go well. That'll go so well. I'm Jennifer Winterrose, also Swedish Geekball. Sorry, I'm having a lot of aphasia today. And I play Clarion de Courtenay, the Bard. And
For now.
he's well on his way to a breakdown. So if he survives this fight,
And
it's still not going to be pretty.
And I, depending on who you are to me, am either Rob or Mr. Cunningham or Professor Cunningham or Math Demigod on Twitch and Twitter. Please like and subscribe, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to go ahead. I'm actually going to move the chat so it's a little bit easier for people to read. There we go. Excellent. I'm doing a great job. This is totally professional. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the in-game board. And the first thing I shared, of course, was not at all a prophetic image, but it was included in the module, so I thought that you would all like to feast your eyes on this wonderful image of dwarves fighting the Roper.
It's fine.
Yay! That's great. That's more or less what I imagined.
Excellent.
Fine.
With that in mind, does anyone have any last words? I mean, anything last that you would like to say before we roll initiative?
Okay, so from last session, Calder does have mage armor on him because that lasts for 8 hours, so that is still active, and I see it's still in the combat tracker.
Yes.
Can you share the map with us?
Oh, of course. Good call.
And are we all within 30 feet for the not being surprised?
You are all within 30 feet of not being surprised, yes. You were, that's why I gave you a little bit of a chance to bunch up before I started this, because I didn't want to kind of catch you off guard because of specifically the sickle.
And also the murder.
And also the murder, absolutely correct.
It's been avoided.
Did we already roll initiative?
You have
One.
not.
Okay.
You're about to do that.
Okay, quick
Go ahead.
and dirty. We have 2 +2s to next roll and 1 advantage.
I already have advantage, so I'm good. Y'all can split them up.
Okay, we're not going to give advantage to Calder then.
Jeff, go ahead and roll.
So
Oh!
Yep, that feels right.
I'm gonna.
An omen of things to come, perhaps.
I mean,
okay, so Clarion,
I'm
you
way
should
back
have
there,
rolled with
so.
+2 on that personally.
Clarion rolls with... Okay, so I'll go ahead and move Clarion to 13. It's not going to matter, though.
Olivia, do you want?
I think
want
Laura
the
should
advantage?
take the advantage. I think Laura should
Okay.
take the advantage.
Probably a
take the
I'll
good
take
plan.
I'll take the other +2.
Excellent.
Mind show
Yeah.
up?
Mine didn't even show up.
I
because they,
I don't actually see yours. Roll it again. There we go.
Oh, there they go.
It takes a second.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So that was a 17. Hold on. For some reason, it took a second to.
Oh,
all right.
that's so good. It's fine.
Okay. So everyone's rolled in.
Oh, Meepo.
Oh,
Meepo
Meepo needs to roll.
And Meepo.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And oh fuck, Swoops.
Swoops is
Getting
doing
it.
great. All right, so hold on. I'm rolling
This is
initiative.
always the MVP of this team.
Meepo does all right. Okay.
Swoop is making a strong case to become team mascot over Meepo.
No, you can't take this away from us.
Okay, so first off, let's set the scene a little bit. There is still very much a water, like a rushing sound of water happening over your ears. It's hard to hear. You kind of have to yell at each other in order to be able to hear. And the stalagmite over on the far bank has erupted into tentacles, and it has struck out at you with just uncountable. You have no idea how many of the tentacles there are. We're gonna go ahead and take some attacks. We're gonna multi-attack, starting with. Hold on.
So we start. So it has initiative on us.
It does, yes. It's at a 21.
Fantastic.
We have at least 122.
Oh wait.
No, that was my second roll that after
man.
my thing went through.
But Swoops is
So Calder, you see this thing coming, and since you're the one carrying the sickle, like you know exactly where to look, and as these tendrils reach out at you, you're able to just kind of dodge aside as you are unsurprised entirely. Let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, random thought.
Rude.
Olivia, did we even bring Swoops back?
yeah. No,
Yes.
Swoops is back and he's on my necklace.
No, didn't
so he's
he
on the same
pop-
square.
He didn't like pop again.
No.
Like didn't he get popped again though?
He did
He
pop
did,
again.
but we took the time to bring him
Okay.
back. I believe.
Okay. So the Roper actually manages to miss Meepo and even Clarion, who is finally, like eyes open, twitchy, looking around, is able to just get out of the way. But the one person who is absolutely hit with a 22 is Charlotte.
Wait,
No.
22? Yeah, nah, shield wouldn't help me. Bring it, let's go.
Okay, you're not taking any damage here. However, you will be restrained,
No.
and you will be at disadvantage for strength saves and checks. So you are
I
grappled,
was so good at
restrained.
those before.
It will drag you 25 feet directly toward it, which will put you right in the river. It will put you at
go.
the bottom of the river, and it will hold you there.
Fuck yeah.
So it grabs you right around, pulls you into the river, and you see its jaws chomping for a moment.
I don't.
Oh, right. Swoops probably tells you there are chomping jaws. You're absolutely right.
You're just suddenly underwater, and it's super weird.
But now you're underwater, and yeah, you are
Yanked it, it's
being
no idea.
you are being like pressed down into the water and held there. We're gonna go ahead and move on to Lore. It's
To
your
Swoops,
turn.
because Swoops isn't on the tracker.
I'm gonna put Swoops. Wait, how does Swoops not on the tracker? Hold on.
Because his mini's not on the board.
I got you. I'm gonna put Swoops into the tracker.
Presumably,
is Gail going to get her XI image?
Hold on, I got it. I'm doing it.
Presumably, Swoop's probably left the moment the velocity abruptly changed.
Yes. Well, I mean, Swoops isn't being moved here, so he will probably
Okay.
still be.
Back on that square.
Yeah, because he'll. I mean, I'm sure he'll move on his turn. What did he roll for his?
He has a 20.
Swoop's
He
got
has
a
a
20,
20.
so he's gonna go next actually before Lore, because Lore got a
Yeah.
17. So hold on, let me go ahead and put that in manually. 20. Okay, it is the turn of the MVP of the squad. Swoops, your mistress was just wrenched away from you by a horrible tendril. Everyone else seems to be okay. What do you do, Tiny Bat?
Swoops is going to telepathically communicate to Charlotte. You just got grabbed by a tentacle monster. That sucks. And like tell Charlotte exactly how deep in the river she is.
I'm pretty sure that Swoops might have more specific knowledge. Like, this is what got me last time. That's my theory, anyway.
Meh, Swoops didn't know what got him last time.
She's
But Swoops is just like passing on to Charlotte what she already knows.
Unfortunately, echolocation can't penetrate running water, so he can't really tell you how far underwater you are. He can tell you that you are under the water for sure, 100%.
You're underwater, and then Swoops is going to take the dodge action.
Dodge!
And that's his turn.
Lore, it is your turn.
Okay, this is cool. This is great.
So you're not even around the corner. All you saw was Charlotte get grabbed.
Yeah, that was not okay for me. So I'll come around this here corner here.
Yep.
Cause like, what the fuck, my dude? And I can see it now.
Yes. And you can also see that all three of your friends in front of you are safe, and that Charlotte is being forcibly held under the water by a horrible tentacle monster.
This is awesome. As a bonus action, I'm gonna transfer my hunter's mark to that thing.
Done.
Which I need to like double check.
And for the audience, yes, we did do some concentration
checks earlier
for the damage that was from the falling and all of that. It was all good. You passed them all, so you transfer your hunter's mark onto the roper.
Yep, and that's for weapon attacks only, but that's fine. I'm going to I'm gonna move up to like where I can reach Charlotte.
Yeah.
Can I hit any of the roper's tentacles from
Yes.
this location?
You can absolutely slice specifically the tentacle that's holding her down.
Okay, I'm going to do that thing.
Make an attack roll.
I'm gonna put my hunter's mark on me real quick.
You can make the attack roll against the roper. The AC is the same.
Yeah, it's yeah, okay. 17?
17 does not manage to deal damage.
That's unfortunate.
Damn.
I think you have... Do you have another attack? No, you're not actually a fighter.
Nope, not yet. That's next level.
That's next level.
I want to be in the area and if possible put a a part of my body. We have already used the advantage, yes. Put a part of my body so that like Charlotte knows that there's a person here.
No problem. I'm totally fine with you being able to signal to Charlotte that there is that one of her allies is right on the bank right next to her. That's totally fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
You all set?
I'm good.
Up next, we have Meepo, who is definitely not having any of this nonsense. He is going to... I think the same thing that Lore was doing is probably a good idea. He's going to move over here. They use it all on initiative. Okay, got it. Just making sure. And I'm going to go ahead and attack that same tendril. So let's... Oh, that's right. Again, he has a character sheet now, Cunningham. What are you doing?
One of these days.
With a 19, he misses.
This is not good.
So
Oh, that's fun.
he goes to cut at the tendril and flat out misses. Hey, Charlotte. You're in a pretty good place. What are you up to?
We might be in trouble, ladies and gents.
So I can tell that, like, strength-wise, I'm fucked against this thing. Like, mechanically, I have disadvantage on strength, so I can tell that.
You can tell that you are
can't-
being weakened. Yes, you can tell that you are
This
being
is
weakened through
steel
some sort of
cables.
thing. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. But
Fine.
Swoops did convey, like, he couldn't tell how deep I was, but he could convey the location of this thing.
Yes.
So I'm going to cast. Oh man, this might fuck me.
Oh,
It's
fine.
verbal. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on the location of the roper.
So normally, with drowning, you take minutes to drown because you're holding your breath. I want to be clear that you're expending your breath to cast this spell. Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Just checking
Charlotte's
in.
panicking. She'd do it.
Yes, you absolutely can do that. Go ahead and drop those daggers. You're doing it. It's a 10-foot
She's
thing.
within range. It's a 5-foot cube, so I'm gonna put it on the back.
Awesome.
No, on the forward.
That's kind of where it's centered anyway. I just
Yeah,
like putting
where
it in
it's. Yeah, that square, the square with the big rock.
You've
That's
got
where
it.
I'm centering it. When it enters, a creature takes 44 slashing damage when it enters the spell area for the first time, or on a turn, or starts a turn there. So on the start of its turn, it'll take
on
the
its
damage.
turn. Please remind me. I will guaranteed forget.
Cool.
I got it in the notes.
Notes. Okay. So we've got. Is that it for you, Charlotte?
That was my action. Bonus, I guess I'll just spend it talking to Swoops, saying, verifying, did I get it with the daggers?
Excellent. Up
Yeah.
next is Clarion. You did not manage, or you did not get hit with the tentacles. You see what's going on. What do you do?
That is a load of fun and bullshit.
Calder, are you trying to move? No.
No,
Okay, never mind.
I'm considering my own movement.
All good.
Okay, so I want to.
Lionar
I
says rock
guess?
out.
Rock out. Yeah, I guess that would be.
But not the
helpful.
second half of that sentence, please.
I mean, he is a bard,
Right?
but this is not exactly. I mean,
We're fighting a roper, not a
if
sucker.
they were alone,
You seen what
they
its
are
mouth looks like?
tentacles, and
What kind of tentacle encounter is this?
that's a good question. Let me roll.
All right. What do you got,
yeah,
Clarion?
Let me bardic. Let me mantle of inspiration. As my bonus action. So I am wondrous.
Wondrous.
Yes. Unfortunately, it does not do anything for Charlotte, whether or not she was blind because she's underwater and she couldn't see me anyway.
Yeah.
But
So how much temporary HP does everybody around you get?
5 temporary,
Alright.
and I get 5 people, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 people, so basically everybody but you.
Yeah, but Swoops get it is what I'm asking. Yeah.
Rob,
Yeah, Swoop's gonna have it.
then Swoops would have it. So that's my that's my bonus action.
I'm adding
we all
those
get-
temporary HP to Meepo as well.
And everybody you buff gets to now move their.
Now
Movement,
move,
right?
Yes.
Yes, you get to move your
Everybody
movement,
gets to
and
move
I'm
up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
yes, and if you want to jump the river, it will be an athletics check. So yeah, Swoops will do that. Meepo is gonna go ahead and attempt the jump. For God's sake, Meepo. For God's sake, Meepo. Meepo, I swear
I'll
to
wait until
God.
after Meepo moves so I can try to help Meepo.
Okay,
with
Meepo
that.
will make it over.
It's
So
an athletics
he'll get to
check.
there. Let's go ahead and get Lore. We're gonna go ahead and make your athletics check. You are looking for a 10. Okay. Give me a dex save.
Cool. Cool. Yay.
Okay, so you fall into the water. I tried.
Yep. I tried.
You fall into the water. You are immediately moved 20 feet, 5, 10, 15,
Oh, it goes that way.
20.
Awesome.
Yeah, the
Why did I
waterfall.
think it goes the other way?
The waterfall is off to the left. That's your movement, but then again, you haven't had your turn in a minute, so that's totally fine. I'm sure it's all good. I'm sure everything's fine. So you're in the water. It moves really fast.
Is there a way that I could be here on this part of the water instead?
Yes.
Awesome.
So that was Mantle. Meepo gets across the other side. Calder, are you moving at all?
Isn't there like a movement component of the mantle?
Yeah, that's what everybody's doing.
That's what
right
we're
now.
talking about. Do you want to move with that?
I am. It's up to your movement, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I guess. Yeah, up here actually,
Excellent.
because I want to give myself as much of a view of this thing as I can.
You
'cause I have a
do.
plan.
You do see up to the north a couple of doors that are open, a door that's closed, and a staircase going upward.
Okay, cool.
That I totally didn't just draw in there in the last second.
Yeah, I totally believe you and accept that as true.
You done, Calder? Or is that all the movement?
That was just my movement.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, good.
Okay.
Clarion, keep going.
Clarion. Okay, so Charlotte is
Drowning.
underwater. So I want to get over to the closest I can get to stabbity, to slicey, something. The
Do you get to move with your own mantle? I don't think you do. Do you?
no, but I still get
Okay.
to move anyway.
Yeah, I
it's
was just
turn.
checking to see if you have to spend your move. Go for it.
Okay.
It's a DC 10 athletics check to get over. Don't do it. Don't do
Okay.
what Lore did.
Yeah, that's
I'm amazing. I don't know what you're talking about.
athletics, right?
Athletics.
Oh, that's not what I was clicking on every time.
It's a DC 10.
Dear Lord, what is happening to this party right now? You try to jump over. You fall
That's how you
into the
Guys.
water.
It's a hack. That's
Like-
how you escape the Roper.
10, 20. You find yourself also carried along with the current. You find yourself desperately clinging to Lore as you continue
I
and
was actually
fall.
gonna ask if I could try and grab at the roper as I go past it in the water.
You have an action still, right? No, the mantle was your action.
Have it
No.
action.
Mantle wasn't your
Action.
action?
Mental bonus.
Mantle was a bonus. Okay, so you still have a whole ass action. You can use that to do what you want to do from here.
Okay, I'm going to grab at the roper / Charlotte as I go past. Is my goal.
Are you grabbing at the roper or are you grabbing at Charlotte? Big difference.
I guess I'm grabbing at the roper as close to Charlotte as I can make it, considering this was not an intentional action.
Excellent. Make
You
an
have
attack
a
roll.
+2 to this roll.
Yay!
You get a +2 to this roll.
So, what am I using?
Make an unarmed attack, I guess.
Or a grapple is just you roll for attack to see if you hit.
Oh, okay. Ooh, where do I
If you're
do
trying
that?
to grapple me.
Where do I do that?
Jen said she was grappling the roper specifically.
Oh, okay.
Close to
Yeah,
you.
Still,
Close to, yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense to me.
it's you would have to roll athletics if you're making a grapple, and then it would have
Athletics?
to defend against it with
Yeah, but
either
you get a
athletics or
plus-
acrobatics.
Yeah, and then you get a +2.
Okay, so I'm rolling athletics.
+2.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Well, okay, that's fine.
You're trying to grapple it. All good. With you get a +2.
And then I +2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
No. No.
With a 1, it defeats that. So you try to grab. So here's what happens. You try to grab for the tendril close to Charlotte, and you manage it. But the thing is, when you grab hold of the tendril, this numbing toxin is released into your hands, and it makes it very difficult to grip. And you kind of lose hold of your grip because of this numbing, like paralyzing poison that it has on its tendril, and you whoosh, right on by Charlotte.
Hi, love you.
Calder, it is your turn. For God's sake, save the whole party.
Apparently,
Yes, Mr. Killfield.
I mean, I could let you just tank this thing all by yourself if you're okay with that.
Save the drowning
Okay.
people.
Sorry. How about no? Because this thing is just going to it gets 5 attacks and eats apparently.
Kestrel, welcome. I'm
I
glad
have
you're
two
here.
thoughts. I have 2 thoughts. I could try and blind it, or I can try and hit it with Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, and that will restrain it.
Blind would give it disadvantage on all its attacks, but restraining it would
I'm gonna give you like
mechanically do anything
30 seconds.
It gives us advantage on attacks.
on attacking it. Yeah. So do you care about it not being able to hit us, or us being able to hit it?
Oh,
Well, I honestly don't know. I could follow up one with the other if I must. So, Maximilian's Earthen Grasp it is. I will designate the area underneath the roper. Because that way I can hold it in place. If it's restrained, it's not moving away from the daggers.
Fair.
True.
All right, I will burn my spell points for the empowered spell. It has disadvantage on the save.
Excellent. Go ahead and hit the disadvantage button and force that save.
Okay, 1 second. Let me get to the actions. Disadvantage.
You think you're made of stone?
bitch.
It succeeded on the
did not-
first one. Go ahead
it
and
did
try
not-
one more time.
Sure.
It succeeds either way.
Okay, so that was a waste of my turn. So cool, that happened.
It's gonna go so well.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
this
so
encounter's
good.
going great. This encounter's going great, guys.
It is in a cloud of daggers.
It is in a cloud
takes
of daggers.
damage.
Let's take some damage.
Yeah, 4d4, let me roll that.
Go for it.
If those were my attack rolls, though, I would have missed horribly, so that's fine.
Okay, you deal some damage with some daggers. And it's going to go ahead and make its multi-attack, which means it gets 4 attacks.
That's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fantastic. We're doing great.
It's going to get disadvantage against Clarion because Meepo is going to use his shield because that's a thing that he can do. It will still hit Clarion.
Oh, F.
Clarion, you are restrained. You are weakened. Wait, it's not anybody
But I'm
else's turn
having
yet.
a good time. This is a great date.
It's going to attack Meepo. It will miss Meepo. Meepo manages to deflect the tendril with his shield. It's going to... Gale, did you just disconnect from the board?
Oh no.
And it rolls a 1 against Calder again. So Calder again is able to perfectly anticipate the tendrils as they come.
It does look like Gale dropped.
Yeah, I don't see you in the...
Dropped on. Yeah,
It's fine. I have one more attack to make, and then we'll.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna switch over to the table. I do have one more attack to make. I'll go ahead and attack Lore.
Her internet has apparently gone out. She's on her way.
I have been hit. Ah.
Okay, so a couple of effects. Are you back?
I'm back.
Excellent.
It's just Charlotte swallowing too much water. It's fine.
Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Okay. But Meepo is still free, for what that's worth.
Come on, Meepo.
Good, good. All the cameras are working again. Wonderful. So it will again sort of reel in those that it has. Charlotte, you stay underwater. Lore, you stay underwater. Clarion, you get pulled up out of the water. You get a nice, solid lungful of air. And as you look down, you look into the maw of eternity. And it's going to go ahead and make a bite attack against you. It does not... Oh, it does hit. Never mind. You got to get some AC. You really do.
We gotta give the bard the AC. It's our only healer.
I mean, he's a bard. He doesn't
Ouch.
wear armor. He wears velvet.
So it bites
He
down.
can wear armor though.
It bites down on your left leg and wrenches off not only all of the clothing and your best left boot, but it also leaves a jagged, horrible rent of tattered skin and muscle down your left leg.
Oh god.
Like it was biting corn off a cob.
Ugh.
Up next is Lore. You're currently...
Swoops.
Oh, where's Swoops? Oh, up
don't
next is
skip
Swoops.
Swoops.
Up next is Swoops.
Swoops is going to communicate to Charlotte, like, where everyone else has moved in relation to the roper. And he'll continue to take the dodge action. There might be a little tiny thing in there of, like, you know, if you die, like, I'm going to go find myself a new master. Just letting you know.
I'm probably going to be lonely.
I love how Swoops is like, I don't care.
Joan, welcome back. Glad you're here.
Although if I could get the map back, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
So yeah, things are going just absolutely swimmingly.
I mean, there is water involved.
It's fine.
Up next after Swoops is Lore.
Okay. So I'm going to grumble a word under my breath, and I'm going to phase step out of this whole restraint bullshit, because I don't fucking need it. And I'll be here instead, and its tentacle grasp will be holding water.
Absolutely.
Because no.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
You're like, no, I don't want any of this. Like, it's thrashing you around. You're able to see for a moment the surface, and you are out of its grasp and onto the shore. What do you do next?
The roper, I can't force the save, needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, this is gonna go great. Actually, it has pretty decent wisdom. All right, here we go.
It's excellent. It's
It rolled a natural 20.
fucker. Okay.
This roper
fine.
came to kill.
It's not
Came
messing
to
around, friends.
That's great. Okay, so that was my phase step, which is a bonus action.
Yes.
And then I am going to, as my standard action, cast Green Flame Blade on my weapon. And we're gonna do a whack bong.
Come on.
Hopefully.
That is absolutely a whack and a bonk.
Thank you.
Deal some
Jesus
damage.
Christ.
Finally.
Yeah, I see the extra d6. I see the extra d6 fire. You deal 18 points of damage. It does not look like it liked that very much at all.
I actually don't care about what it likes.
All right, so you
Weirdly.
bonused. You
Yes.
attacked you have
Bonus
anything else?
attack. I technically have a move, but I'm not gonna do anything with it. I did attack it for the sake of Meepo's pack tactics.
Yes, he will get advantage against it if he attacks it again. Thank you for reminding me. And in fact, guess who's up next? It's Meepo. So,
Meepo.
yeah, that's a good plan. He's going to go ahead and attack with advantage because he does have pack tactics happening, and theoretically, technically, Clarion also is within 5 feet. So we're going to grab the advantage. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not 100%, but I don't care. We're doing it. We're going to pull up his sheet. We're going to pull up his sword.
Do murder.
He does not manage to deal damage. He's hacking at it. Like, this is a giant stalagmite. Like, it's not difficult to hit, but he's hacking at it, and his sword just isn't penetrating the rocky exterior of the roper.
I'll call out, Meepo, use your better sword!
Sword.
You know, the sword that cuts through inanimate objects?
He, with Calder's advice, he drops the short sword and the shield, and he pulls Shatter Spike.
Yay.
Come on.
Up next is Charlotte. I'm gonna start with you having a Constitution save, please.
All right.
You just expended not all of your air. You could probably cast another spell if you had to. Okay, you make the Constitution save. You manage to stay conscious. What do you do?
Okay. Well, fuck.
I'll give you one more verbal component spell before, like, you start rolling death saves.
Right. She doesn't have a whole lot. She's that's concentration too.
Yay.
Like 30 seconds?
Fuck it. She's gonna try to get out of the grapple.
You have
She's gonna give it a
disadvantage.
try.
We're gonna pull from the fuck it bucket now.
So that's, I mean, it'll automatically make me roll it, right? So I can, because I'm opposing the grapple, I can do either athletics or acrobatics?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna do acrobatics.
Yes, because you
Try to
don't
get
have
out of this.
disadvantage, it turns out, on dexterity checks. What? Okay, so hold on. We might.
It has to roll.
I have to roll as well. Yes, but that's like, holy crap.
shit.
That might legitimately be.
Come on.
Here we go. It rolls
It was a
exactly
19.
a 21.
Wait, what happened?
I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you.
Okay.
Fuck what the rules say. I'm giving it to you. You
Charlotte
manage
just starts
just
thrashing.
barely. You manage to wrench your way out of the roper's grasp. You are immediately carried 5, 10, and as you are passing, you will find Clarion like dangling, Clarion's legs dangling into the water. I'm gonna give you a chance here. Charlotte, as you are passing by Clarion, as Clarion is being devoured by the roper, what do you do? Oh no, did we lose you at exactly the wrong time? We didn't. Okay, good.
Oh, goodness.
We might have lost you. I'm seeing only images and I can't hear you at the moment, Gale.
Connection. Hello?
Okay, now I can hear you.
All
We
right.
can hear you.
So as I'm going past Clarion, I have one chance to.
You have one chance to do something. I'm going to give you an extra moment because you're about to fly past your friend's legs. What does Charlotte do? She knows where Clarion is. Swoops told her, so I'm giving you a chance to take a kind of off the books action.
Off the books action, what she would try to do, I mean, she's honestly thinking about getting away from this thing more than anything, so she'd try to pull Clarion in after her. Like, into the water.
Which leg?
Steal his right boot.
Would that be another opposing the grapple?
It would be, yes. So go ahead and give me another. This has to be specifically athletics because you are yanking against it. So
right.
maybe it'll work. Okay, a
Alright, but that's supposed to
14.
be
It might. I might do really badly.
Hold on,
So
that was
you.
supposed to be at disadvantage, but it didn't make. No, that's only for saves.
No, you're
Okay,
not.
so yeah.
You are no longer at disadvantage. Once you leave the grapple, you are no longer
Gotcha.
at disadvantage. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a strength check with the roper. 15. Unfortunately, it is able to. So Clarion, you feel Charlotte grasping at you.
I take your other boot.
Your other boot flies away in the current. And I will finish Charlotte's move out here. Charlotte, you're kind of being sort of battered against the walls. I'm not going to charge you any bashing damage just yet, nor anyone else.
But if I'm there, I'm going to try to climb out because I still have my move.
You do have your move still. Make an athletics check, please. Specifically athletics for swimming and climbing. Charlotte is an absolute badass, manages to catch herself by the ledge and sort of pull herself up, and I will put you prone right here on the edge of the bank. So you manage to wrench your way out.
Did that take all of my movement to do?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that pulling yourself against the current and up out of the river is going to take your whole move. So you end up sort of gasping on the ground, and up next. Who the hell is next? I think it's Clarion. Clarion, you are being wrapped up and devoured by just a horrible like a nightmare come to life. What do you do?
And the absolute worst of it is that you're missing your shoes.
I am missing my shoes. I am panicking. That is what I am doing.
It's the shoes.
I am panicking. So I would probably, in my panic, am I upside down or right side up?
I'm gonna say you're upside down.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Well, but I grabbed
At
his
least I
shoes.
didn't lose.
Oh
my,
no, you're right.
yeah.
No. Gail's right. I wanted to be capricious, but it's true that Gail grabbed your shoe, so you theoretically have to be right
So
side
is it
up.
around
So
my
you're right
middle
side
then?
up. Yeah, you're like it's dangling you so that like your legs are kind of dragging in the water, including like the leg that's horribly tattered and mangled now.
That's mangled, yes. But it's
Yeah.
around my middle?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So... Shit.
Lionar votes Thunderwave as a panic response.
Meepo will love that shit.
You're actually, Meepo's the only one that would be affected by it. Well, the only thing we care about that would be affected by it.
Oh no.
Could you use your movement to move, like, just very slightly?
I'm being held!
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Meepo.
On his turn,
Everybody's
probably.
saying Thunderwave, and that's, yeah, I mean, he's panicked. I'm gonna do a thing real quick. Odds, evens, just real quick on just mental stuff for me. That didn't go anywhere. Thanks.
Yeah, go into the chat.
I know. I thought it did, but it stuck to my mouse longer than it was supposed to.
We have a prediction up.
Yeah, basically, are we gonna have somebody die?
That's a 4, by the way.
Yeah, it's gonna be Thunderwave. It is Thunderwave. This is basically him, like, almost unconsciously using it.
Do it.
Like, screaming out in pain. And also, my favorite boot!
My favorite left boot.
My favorite boot!
Both
The
of
one that
them.
he keeps
I don't
his
have
money in.
shoes anymore.
Okay,
Remember, one got ripped off by the thing and the other one got ripped off by Gale. I am barefoot.
Your socks, they have holes in them.
you can all see the roper, right? For some reason it's showing as...
Yeah, no, we can see it.
Okay, good. It's showing as grayed
no,
out for me for some
I cannot see
reason.
the roper. It is not there.
It vanished on my screen.
Weird. What the hell is
and
happening?
I tried to roll on. Oh wait, no, I can see the. Okay, that roll wasn't a roll.
Okay, yeah.
It vanished now.
I can see it again.
Advantage?
Is
Am
it...
I advantaging?
Okay.
No,
Well, you-
I said it vanished.
Okay, Vantage.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, my
Roper
bad.
is still
At
short.
Roper.
Jeff, you still can't see it?
I can't see it, but if I click on the area where it is, it came up as
But he
a
saved at a
visible token.
20.
He did. It did save. I'm afraid. Yes,
Doesn't he still take half?
I think so.
Thunderwave, yeah, I think so.
Let me look.
Also, you have to force a save on Meepo as well.
It's a 15-foot cube originating, so I think I have to take the save too.
No.
15-foot cube, which means the squares immediately around the caster. That is the
Yeah,
total
that's fair.
15-foot
Okay.
cube.
Yeah.
You're slightly out of range,
You are
Oh.
slightly out of range.
but Meepo is very much in range.
And
Meepo
I
is
think.
in range.
They
Let
do
me-
take half if they succeed.
Okay, so it did
Hold on,
save.
I'm gonna save Meepo. Please, Meepo.
Meepo does not save. And we hacked some rules together, my friends. But let's go ahead and do that thing first.
Okay, so Roper takes 7 damage.
Okay, the Roper takes some damage. I think you mean 3
It
damage.
takes half of 7.
Half of 7.
Now
Did
deal
not
some
happen.
damage to Meepo, please.
Meepo, no.
Meepo takes 10 damage. Meepo flies back into the wall,
Yep.
and due to the rules that we have homebrewed for a situation like this, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and roll another 1d10 for the damage that Meepo takes when he hits the wall.
Is it a D10 or a D6?
We said it was the same. We said it was the same as falling damage,
Which is a 6.
which is a 6.
a
Roll a
D6.
d6, not a d10. Why did I think d10?
You had me. Like, you
5
had
more
me and
damage
almost
to
got
Meepo.
panicked for a moment there.
Meepo.
Go for Meepo.
He's still alive, but he definitely does not like being shot against the wall like a pinball.
Maybe he shouldn't be next to things who are shooting people against walls like pinballs.
I mean, that's probably true. So you use your action, you cast your spell, it does some damage, you notice that your very, very good friend Meepo gets slammed against the wall, you have flashbacks of the last time you tried to use Thunderwave in combat. What does Clarion do? You technically have, like, a bonus action, I guess.
Yes.
If you have one, but I don't think you do.
Oh God.
Do you have any healing? Do you have any healing word left?
Now you would not be able to do that because
I just did a.
you just
I
casted
just
a
did
thing.
Spell. Yeah. Can I try to get myself out of the grapple?
That would be an action. You cast a spell. So
Then-
probably not. I think you're all set here.
What are my options with bonus action? Actions.
You can inspire someone.
You could.
Yeah.
You could be like. I think inspiring would be a great plan.
You could straight up go, "I'm sorry, Meepo," and then give him bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that. I'm sorry, Meepo. I'm so sorry. How do I give him bardic inspiration?
We just know that he has it.
Yes, and it means so. I
He was
always
hit
mix
so
up.
hard that I inspired him.
I always mix up. Yeah, he was the percussion. I always mix up what you can and can't apply bardic inspiration to.
It's all three. It's anything you
it's
roll
all
a
of it.
d20 for.
Awesome. Okay, just making sure.
So in this case, the badumtish is Meepo hitting the wall and the floor.
Yes. All right.
Oh no.
Up next is Calder. Calder, things are going just absolutely swell. What do you do?
Great. This is
Save
just great.
Charlotte.
Great. Charlotte.
Fine,
Actually,
I'm good. I saved myself.
Yeah, Charlotte's fine.
first thing I'm going to do is, without using a spell, I'm going to direct the Maximilian's grasping hand to grab the roper again.
Yeah,
It's
it's
still
a
at
concentration
disadvantage.
thing.
It's not concentration, actually. It's just a thing I can. It takes an action for me to direct it.
Nice.
Does
Does it take a whole action?
Yeah, it says an action.
Awesome.
So I can force a save, and it does have disadvantage.
Do it
Because,
with the disadvantage.
and now it is vanished. I moved to hover my cast over it,
Damn
and the
it.
token vanished as I moved.
Okay, hold on.
Why
I
does
can't
it-
see
How's
it,
that?
but I can
Can you see
hover
it now?
over it. Oh
Yes.
no, it's back for me.
Okay, good. It succeeds its save once again.
But
Unless it succeeds its save once again.
twice. Dear God, I hate this
Boom.
thing.
Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Weird.
I hate this thing. I hate it so much.
I hate it so much.
And that's my action, unless I want to do something with magic. F.
Hey, random question, Jeff.
Actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend my last sorcery point
Okay.
my last sorcery points, I should say, to quicken a casting of darkness on my knife.
Nope. You already cast a spell that as an action. That
No,
wasn't-
he was-
or
I
no,
think
you
he was
didn't cast
directing
it,
a
you're
previous
just
spell.
concentrating.
I directed the spell. I
He
did not
directed a
actually cast
previous
the
spell. He did not actually cast a spell yet.
There.
You can
There,
still
damn.
quicken something.
Yeah, so that will be my.
So
it's
you're
a level.
Putting
versus
darkness
level-
on your knife.
Yes, and I.
Neo
I'll
Dreams,
ex-
welcome. Sorry, I
as a
haven't
bo-
gotten
as
good.
As a bonus action, I will expend my last level 2 slot for the meta magic points,
Yes.
and I will invoke those meta magic points for the darkness quality of my shadow class.
Yes.
It is a magical darkness that affects even dark vision, but I explicitly can still see through it.
Where are you centering it?
It's centered on a knife that I am holding.
And it's
How big?
Uh,
big?
it is a 15. It is a 15 feet, I believe.
excellent.
15 foot radius sphere of darkness. So only the blind person and the person that can see through it are in it.
Yes. Perfection.
Yes, and critically, it doesn't want to attack into an area of pure darkness, probably, or if it does, it sucks.
Disadvantage because it can't see us.
Yes. I will say that ropers do not have blind sense, thankfully.
Yes, and it explicitly calls out like it is even things with dark vision cannot see through it.
Yes.
So,
Including you?
including me, but as a quality of my class, I can sink 2 meta magic points into it to be able to see through it myself.
Cool.
And because it's in my knife, a knife is a thing I can throw.
Wait, that's not true. Up next.
Hey, I had just a quick question for Jeff. Jeff, do you use spell components or do you use a focus? And if you use a focus, what is your focus?
My focus is a cracked arcane gemstone that dangles around Calder's neck.
You also have the vial around your neck that probably directs some of the flow as well.
Oh yeah, I imagine it bubbles and turns dark when I'm channeling the magic.
Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and make 4 attacks with tendrils once again. We're going to start with Meepo, who does not get hit.
Good.
I don't need to attack Clarion because I'm already grappling Clarion, so let's go ahead
Already there.
and attack Lore. It misses Lore with its second attack. Its third attack is going to go after Swoops. Because I'm trying to go after as many. He took the dodge action, which
So
means
it's a disadvantage.
disadvantage. Okay, so it's going to be a disadvantage, and it's gonna go ahead and attempt to tendril Swoops. It will actually automatic miss.
Too tiny.
Is too small. Okay, so I do have one more attack, and sure, we're gonna go ahead and attack at Calder with disadvantage. It's lashing out sort of blindly at this point. Let's see if it can manage it. So far, it has not been able to grab Calder at all. It will roll a 19. Calder, your AC is currently 15. What do you do?
Well, was that through disadvantage?
Yes.
I don't see the note that it dropped.
It dropped to
it-
60.
Oh, 16. Okay. Well, sure. I'll expend a spell slot to jump to 20 briefly.
Awesome. So you pull up your shield, You're able to deflect the tendril away from you, and that is that. However, it is still grappling exactly one person, so it's going to go ahead and bite at Clarion once again. Oh, that was...
Oof.
Oh!
No.
Oh no.
So,
Well,
so I have the feeling that you and me need to finish my character during break.
We got that,
Instant
don't worry.
death?
Clarion is swallowed,
He ca-
crushed, and killed instantaneously.
No.
No!
I'm real excited about your backup character.
No.
F's in chat, please, as I remove Clarion from
Clarion.
the combat tracker. Give me those F's in chat, please. Yes, those are the ones. Give me those F's in chat, friends.
I think I'm gonna need my crying ice cream.
Well, I mean, at least he never hit his breakdown.
I'm gonna go ahead and really quick ask Calder, what is your response to Clarion being straight up swallowed?
It's gonna be the anime moment of like eyes turn into pinprick, the pupils turn into pinpricks, an unseen wind kicking up, hair bellowing in all directions,
Character is dead.
and a shout in a instinctive faraway tongue and
I insta death. I most sincerely died. Yes.
a shout of defiance and rage, and Calder is deciding that either he the Roper dies or he dies today. So
Hey, Swoops, it's your turn.
Swoops is going to convey that to Charlotte, and then fucking gain some distance.
Yep.
I love you guys. I'm gonna finish my character while you guys are doing this.
Yeah, you
Enjoy.
need to spend money.
Take some
So
time.
hurry up and finish it.
Oh no.
And then he'll take the dodge action.
Wow. I'm sorry, Clary. You're
Hey,
dead.
He went out doing what he loved, hurting his teammates with Thunderwave.
I thought it was, being in somebody's mouth, but okay.
it can be two things. You can enjoy multiple things, like Clarion did often.
Oh no, and he had
Lore,
a baby.
Lore, do some things.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do
Isn't
some
this
fucking
going
murder.
to fucking kick a bitch?
Meepo is still inspired. The inspiration does not vanish when the bard vanishes.
Yes, Meepo is still inspired. Thank you, Lionar. Good call.
And the rest of you are, so like you guys should still have your hit points.
Oh shit, wait, on the Roper's turn it should have taken damage.
That was our lead singer, you fuck!
Yeah.
Go ahead and deal that damage, please.
Yeah.
Because you're right. It's not going to kill it, but yes, that's an important bit.
Yeah.
Lore, what do you do?
Okay, so I wanted a clarification. Some DMs rule it that you can cast a spell and a cantrip as long as one of them is a bonus action.
Well, you can cast a bonus action spell and then an action spell as long as the action is a cantrip.
As long as one of them is a cantrip.
No, if you cast a bonus action if you cast a bonus action spell, you can cast another cantrip. Yes.
Yeah, no, I was of the
Yes.
mindset of if you have one of them as a bonus action and one of them is a spell, as long as they are not both, or one of them is an action, one of them is a bonus action, as long as they're both, as long as they are not both cantrips or both spells, you can cast like one of each.
Yes, one can be a cantrip. Yes.
Okay, in that case, I just wanted to like verify. I want
Totally.
to, I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Okay.
No. I'm sorry, not Armor of Agathis. Never mind. I will not do Armor of Agathis. I will Green Flame Blade my blade again, and we're gonna just stab it again.
Do the thing.
Because Armor of Agathis is also an action.
Got it.
And
That's a 1.
Oh,
oh, I'm so sad about this. That's okay. That's fine.
It's fine. Fine.
Fine.
Totally
We're not
fine.
dying. Just me.
Everything's a-okie dokie.
Everything's okay.
good.
I'm just gonna sit here and eat my sadness ice cream. I
Yep.
bought this for a breakdown, not a death.
Is it not the same thing?
Yeah, I mean he broke
sure
down into many pieces inside the belly of the roper.
True story.
That's where I'm at.
Excellent. Up next, Meepo.
Come on, Meepo.
Meepo's going to move forward with advantage because of pack tactics.
As a free action, I'm gonna shout to Calder that if he's gonna do something besides stand there and watch, now would be the time to do it.
fuck directly off.
Oh. The dice do hate us tonight.
Even with
They do, they actively
advantage,
do.
He can add his inspiration to the hit.
he
if
can add
wants
his
to.
inspiration to the. So, Clarion, dear Clarion, what is your inspiration die just now? I'm sorry, I said the word die, and I didn't mean die. I meant the dice die. How
Is it
much?
a D6 or D8?
It's
a
either.
D6.
It's a D6.
I was about to say I closed Clarion.
I think it's a D6. That
It is a D6.
Okay, he hits. He manages
you.
it. Yes.
Charlotte to the shoe. Charlotte, are you gonna like hug the shoe and take the shoe home? My poor, because there's a body to bury.
Oh, there
Right.
will be.
Neo Dreams,
will
thank you for your subscription. So yes, with the power of Clarion's inspiration in his heart, Meepo rears back with Shatter Spike and carves a mighty gash in the roper. Up next is Charlotte. You can't see, but that's nothing new.
Nope. And it's still within the 60 foot of Swoops calling out
Yes.
where things are. Yeah, I'm gonna acid splash it.
A cantrip, that's what you got for me? All right.
Well, I'm also maintaining
manages to
Yeah,
save.
so it-
I
yeah.
mean, I'm not gonna.
I'm wasting its 20s. That's what I'm doing. I'm holding concentration on the cloud of daggers.
Bless you.
And yeah, I'm gonna. Fuck me.
I'm sorry. Did you just give me an action? Is that what you're doing?
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, my action was acid splash. I don't have much for a bonus. I'm going to direct Swoops to stop being such a fucking coward and get back in here. And I'm actually going to tell Swoops to come back and hang
Thank you,
out
Neo.
in front of the darkness. Yeah,
I
that's the
appreciate you,
direction
Neo
I'm giving
Dreams.
him.
Yes. Calder.
My action.
I'm gonna be directing the earthen grasp again because I don't got anything else that can hurt this thing.
Do the thing. It manages to continue. Like, this thing is made of the earth. It was molded by it. It did not see the light of sun until ever.
It has not rolled less than a 14 since I got here.
Nathaniel, thank you for the gifted
thing's-
sub to Neo Dreams.
I hate this thing.
Oh
This
yeah,
thing did not come to play.
it did not come to play around. So you direct the earthen grasp. It does not affect the roper. What do you do next?
I don't have a concentration effect running right now.
Correct. The wait, hold on. The darkness is not a
Darkness, is
concentration spell?
Let me double check.
Because that's
It is concentration. Never mind.
So yes, you do have a concentration spell currently in effect.
Because we are dumbly positioned around the roper, I can't actually use Ice Knife without hitting someone.
Also true.
Bard wings.
Like
Ow, hurt.
this thing, this thing's a blank against me. I can't. There's nothing I can do. Like I'm looking at my spell list. I don't see a single thing that helps.
I'll give you 20 seconds to decide on an action.
You can move. Do you want to move closer?
You still have your earthen grasp.
You
I've
already
used it.
tried
I already tried it, and nothing happened.
Ah.
Yeah.
This thing has been a waste of my 3 turns. This thing has been a waste of 3 turns.
You have at least a cantrip to try out, I think.
Yeah, frostbite.
If you spend sorcery points to make it a bonus action.
Oh, never mind. He doesn't have any left.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
All right. Up next, then.
Seriously. Yeah, that's it. That's my action. So that's my turn.
The Roper.
It takes damage.
It takes some damage. 4d4.
At least
It's-
that's
Come
the
on,
first one.
It's really like these invisible daggers around it are really starting to look like it hurts the thing.
Oh, they're
Good.
perfectly visible. It's
Yeah.
conjuration. There's
Oh, you're
literal
right. Okay,
daggers
so-
spinning in the air.
Like they're definitely cutting the shit out of this thing, but it doesn't really have anything it can do other than continue its attack. So it will do so. Nobody is currently grappled by it right now.
Nope.
Excellent.
Correct.
We're gonna go ahead and attack Meepo. Meepo, it misses. It misses. Thank you, Lionar. It misses. Lore. It also misses.
Hit me again, bitch. Do it.
It will attempt to hit you again.
That's what I thought.
It will miss a second time. Well, hell,
cha-cha real smooth.
there's this globe of darkness over here. Like, why would it keep trying to reach into that when there is this tasty lore morsel right next to it?
I cha-cha real smooth to taunt it.
It hits you.
No.
So
Excellent.
it'll do the thing that I said that it did before, and it will put restrained and weakened on you.
Excellent.
It will ratchet
Does it damage me?
No, but it's about to try to damage you.
Awesome.
It lifts you up, turns you over, and head first is going to attempt to bite you like torso clean off. Let's
Cool.
see if it can do it. It does hit.
Okay.
I assume you have a thing after it deals some
I'm gonna
bite
hellish
damage.
rebuke it.
Okay. Yes, okay, so the Hellish Rebuke goes off as a reaction before you're dying.
That's excellent. I love it.
It succeeds.
It succeeds. Okay, so it takes half damage.
It takes 10 damage.
It should be less than that. I'm sorry. The green flame blade was still attached,
Ah, no worries.
so it should be 6 damage.
Got it. All right, I will make that math distinction. Okay.
Thank you.
You all set?
Yep, good.
Meepo. Hold on. Meepo. Okay.
I'm unconscious and I'm going into death saving throws.
Yes. So it bites down on your torso. It's unable to swallow you like it did Clarion, but yes, you will go into death saves. Meepo is going to use his small size to maneuver his way around without taking an attack because he's maneuvering his way around. He is going to reach out his little scaly hand and he is going to grab onto Lore and he is going to expend, it's double his paladin level, right? Is what he can do?
It's 5 points per level.
5 points per level. Okay, so he will go ahead and he will expend the entirety of his healing because he believes that Lore is a better chance of defeating this creature than he is. So he is, to be clear, Meepo is not doing well. He is limping. He is cursing, and he will reach up and he will impart his paladin healing onto Lore, bringing Lore up to 10 HP.
Yay.
And no longer unconscious, but still restrained and
like half in and half out of this thing, right?
Yeah, basically.
Being chewed.
You're still restrained.
Nom.
You still have the disadvantage on strength checks if that's a thing, but Meepo will do that. Is laying on hands an action? Somebody who knows paladins?
It's an action.
Okay, it is.
Okay.
So he will stand there and he'll be ready to use his reaction to shield Lore with his. He can't do that right now because he's holding on to Shatter Spike. Never mind.
It's fine.
Charlotte.
Finally.
Okay. So real quick, can I get the restrained and stuff taken off me?
What's up?
Did I even make a death saving throw at all?
No, not yet. Not until your turn.
Yeah, but my turn was before Meepo.
I think it saved start the following turn.
Yeah. It got you on its turn.
It got me on its turn, and then my turn happens.
Lore should have made one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're probably right.
It doesn't matter. I just wanted to verify that.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a d20. You're right.
Even with a natural one, Meepo bringing you up would negate anything.
Oh yeah. So don't bother. Yeah. Once Meepo brings you back up, it doesn't matter whether you did it or not. Okay, good. Charlotte, what do you got?
Oh, can I get restrained and the stuff taken off?
Yeah. I got you.
I am still prone, but the other stuff should be gone.
Yeah. And I assume you're about to stand up, but I don't know. You tell me.
Oh, Swoop should have gone.
Swoops went. You said that he should stop being a coward. I thought he had his turn. All right, what did he do on his turn? Just so we're clear. Oh, Gale is
of course
in and out at the moment. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, now one more time. Go for it.
Yeah. So Swoops on Swoops' turn would have moved up.
Okay, go ahead and move him.
I will as soon as it lets me. There we go.
Nathaniel asks if going into 0 HP ends the prediction.
No, having a character no longer be playable ends the prediction.
Come on, Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, now you're disconnected.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm coming back in.
So I'll move you.
Yeah.
I'll move Soups forward. No worries.
Yeah, he should be another square forward.
Yeah.
For his full movement. And I would. Buck a duck. Is Charlotte a coward or not?
What kind of person?
Charlotte's going across the fucking river to get to Lore.
Make the athletics check.
Well, I would if I hold on. Is it
if you can actually
come on Fantasy Grounds?
I see that you're trying to connect.
Yep.
Man, this is a really intense fight, friends. Like we're.
Yeah. It's just Charlotte trying to gather her courage. It's not at all my internet connection. Come on.
We gonna die.
Come on, Fantasy Grounds. You can do
Hey,
it.
I have a question, Rob.
Go ahead.
While we're waiting for Fantasy Grounds to load, is this thing a flesh monster or a rock monster?
Why is it relevant?
I have Shatter.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the DM's good old standby. You can always try. Yes, you make it across.
Fuck yeah, I get there.
I got you moved.
God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm such a weak wizard. I'm gonna try to pull Lore out. There's none of my spells can help me with this. I'm just gonna fucking try to do it.
Make an athletics check. Oops, all casters indeed.
It's fine.
Oh, come on.
All right, we'll see.
Oh, maybe
I'll
roll
roll
shit.
really bad. Maybe I'll roll really, really bad.
Doesn't it have a +7?
I could've rolled a
No, it's a +4 just to strength, but no, it totally like you find
try to-
yourself dangling by you find yourself pulling off Lore's boot.
Are we
God
collecting
damn
food?
it. And I'm just screaming my head off for Lore, and that was my action, that was
Alright.
my movement. Bonus,
Well-
I'm telling Swoops to get in here and to use the help action on his turn to distract the Roper.
Excellent.
Like I'm specifically putting Swoops in harm's way to get in here and help.
Calder, what do you
Well-
got?
Now that people have finally moved into a better positioning, I can cast sleep.
Oh man, roll the dice, my friend.
Oh shit. Joan actually did give Charlotte an advantage on that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Backing up for just a moment, Charlotte.
Good call, Joan.
Oh damn, it's still not enough!
It's still not enough. It's still
Damn it.
not enough. But thank you, Joan. You gave
It was that much
a
closer.
brief moment of brilliant, meaningless hope. Well done. Futile. 21. Hold on.
Does that 21 HP left?
No, it has more than that. It does not go to sleep.
Damn it!
I do though.
He centered it in such a way that it was.
I can designate because now that the area behind Meepo is unoccupied, so
It was a
in
good
that case,
try. You cast sleep.
yeah.
It does nothing.
I could have. I can't even do that as a quicken spell because it doesn't. Oh no, I can do that as a quicken spell. I just can't do it as a twin spell. So I can spend my very last sorcery point to, like the last lone sorcery point, like just of an exhausted sorcerer, and I'm going to actually spend my actual action to use Maximilian's grasping hand again.
One more time. It fails its
It
save.
failed.
It finally fails its save. Deals some damage. It's now restrained.
But it is now restrained. For all the good that it does, it's now restrained.
All right. I am going to go ahead and apply. Hold on.
I can shove the restrained effect on it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's on there. Good. It is now restrained. Very good. That was Calder. Now, restrained makes disadvantage on attack rolls, yes?
No, restrained means things attacking it get advantage.
Get advantage. Excellent.
It has disadvantage on dex saves.
It also can't move.
It also
Yeah,
can't move.
Movement 0.
Excellent. It's about to start its turn. Let's do some cloud of daggers damage.
Yeah. Do-do-do-do.
Does 7 damage. Oh man. It's so low, but it's now like frenzying, and it just has to finish all of these interlopers off. It's gonna take its multi-attack. We're gonna start by attacking Meepo. It's restrained.
Fuck yeah.
It takes. Hold on.
Bob
Yeah,
and weave,
it's restrained.
Meepo,
Yeah,
Bob and weave.
it misses Meepo. The second attack is gonna be against Charlotte. It will hit Charlotte with a 15.
Shield.
You managed
Shield
to cast
don't
a shield, which
Excellent.
makes you what's your
17
AC now?
would be
17.
my
Awesome.
AC.
I'm gonna attack you
Going for it.
again.
And that would add things to my
Oh, yeah, yeah.
ward.
Do that
Sorry.
because I'm about to attack you again.
That.
That's a 15. It misses a second time. It has one more attack. There's this big cloud of darkness that Swoops is in, and it's not going to do that.
Thank you, Nathaniel.
And finally, on its third attack, it grabs Charlotte once again, wraps her up with the 21, I assume, still hits you with the shield.
That one hits. That one hits.
So I'm going to go ahead and apply the two things again. Restrained and weakened. It's going to pull in, and
I'm already in its mouth.
You are living in its mouth. It's about to bite you again, or it's going to try to.
Sucks.
It absolutely bites you again. And Laura's down one more time.
Not insta-dead. All right.
Can I cast Hellish Rebuke again?
Yes. Wait, this is a new round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you can. It bites another mouthful of flames. That's a spicy meatball.
It is a spicy meatball.
And it fails its save this time. Deal that sweet damage.
Come on.
Oh, it's still alive. It's still alive. It's still alive. It bites you. It knocks you out again. Up next is the Swoops. You said that Swoops was going to go in and do a thing, right?
Yeah, Swoops is going to go in and do the help action.
Okay.
And so he's literally flying in the face of this thing to distract it, to give advantage to the next person who's going to hit it.
Excellent. Yeah. The next person that hits
that makes an attack.
I have a death saving throw.
You have a death saving throw to make. Roll a d20.
Do I get a +2 from Nathaniel's +2?
Yes.
Excellent.
You succeed your first death saving throw.
Yay. Thank you for helping me live.
Meepo is torn. He is bloody.
Meepo just do a murder.
He has seen one of his best friends in the whole world be devoured by this creature. He sees another one of his best friends in the whole world currently in the jaws of this creature. He is going to screech in a draconic, like the kind of sound that you would expect to hear from a dragon 50 times his size. And he will bring down, with advantage, his sword onto the roper.
Do a murder.
One moment, we got this. He's gonna attack first. He will miss.
Meepo, why?
Was that a? Oh yeah, it dropped the. Did he have?
Dropped a 6.
Okay, hold on. I just wanna. Okay, it dropped the bad one. Okay, just making sure. He tries so hard. And got
too much blood in his
so
face,
far,
he can't see.
But he can't manage it.
Ears are ringing.
You like his sword glows with the holy smite that he was about to deliver, but unfortunately he was unable to do so. Charlotte, it's your turn.
All right, I don't want to. Fuck me. All right, so it's holding me, about to put me in the mouth after it's done chewing Lore. So I'm right next to Lore, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I spend my action reaching for Lore and throwing a health action and bonus action to get a health potion into Lore?
Ooh, that's a rough one. You wanna try to get a health potion into Lore's face.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be a fairly simple DC, but you're going to take disadvantage. Go ahead and do a DC 10 medicine check with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
I believe in you.
Medicine check. Come on. Nope, the dice hate me.
Neither of them. So you waste a health potion. You just end up spraying the health potion all over Lore's face.
So did that take an action to do and fail?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to where is it? I'm gonna pull out quarterstaff and just be ready to try and like brace the mouth open with it.
All right.
Yeah.
Calder, it's so almost dead.
I'm gonna squeeze it with the Maximilians. It does not require an attack. It just
Awesome.
takes the damage.
Deal the damage. Oh, it's so low. It's so low. It's not dead, but it's so low.
It's got like 3 hit points left, guys.
Wait, but the dagger stuff happens at the start of its turn.
At the start of its turn, the daggers happen. So you
Does
squeeze
Calder
it with
have
your
anything else?
grasp. What else do you do?
Like that. Let me. I need to glance at the actual text of Maximilians.
Take a second.
Whew.
Nope. Sorry, that's all.
That's
all I
it?
got.
Excellent. Up next is the Roper. Cloud of daggers. Do your damage.
Come on, come on.
Come on. How do you want to do this? How do you want to do this? Charlotte specifically.
Charlotte is there. She tried to put the potion in. She dropped it. She's trying to like wedge her quarterstaff in there next to Laura to prevent a swallow, and she just, with this blinding rage, the daggers spin faster than they have. They fucking carve through this thing.
And it finally wobbles, topples, and falls. Its mouth falling open.
Yeah, running to the team. I'm just freezing the goddamn water as I not
Totally.
bothering with this jumping shit. Just
Fine.
Nope.
Totally. And
I'll use my
Thank you for the
actual.
Hold on.
I'll actually. Just,
who is picking up lore?
Well, I'm right there.
You can administer another health potion automatically this time if you'd like.
I have one more, so yes.
Excellent. So you administer a second health potion. It works automatically.
So it's
Joan, thank you for the cheer.
10 HP back.
Thank you.
And at this
My last
time,
one.
my friends, at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and say, now that the encounter is over, those of you who have survived get to level up to level 5. But let's go ahead and do a quick reaction after the battle is done.
Yeah, so Charlotte didn't actually see it happen. Swoops told her what happened, but I don't think Swoops knows definitively one way or another, so Charlotte's gonna ask. Where's Clarion? What happened to Clarion?
I'm gonna step away from the mic really quick, but keep going, please.
Calder is not okay.
What?
Yeah.
What happened to Clarion?
So when Lore gets like removed from the corpse of the Roper, she's going to have Clarion's hat.
Oh,
Oh
Yes.
Calder is going to like just start tearing will reach in with his bare hands into the thing's maw and is desperately just tearing ribbons of meat out of it to try and find more.
there might not be
Lore-
very much left to find.
Yeah, Lore's coloring for those of people who, oh wait, none of you can see color. Never mind. Lore's coloring changes. Everything is shades of gray.
So, but Charlotte like can't see the hat that you're holding, only hears Calder start ripping into this thing.
He is not talking coherently. He is like making a very pained and angry sound.
I went unconscious twice. My sword is gone.
Yeah. What is everyone else? Oh, Meepo?
Meepo is wounded, but alive and together and also despondent. Also, like, the moment this monster falls, he pulls out his short sword again and he begins cutting open like the creature's stomach.
So
like
him and Calder just going at it.
He starts cutting open this thing, and yes, you are able to.
Oh, I canceled the cloud of daggers so they're not hit when they're on the square now.
You are able to successfully retrieve Clarion's remains, and sadly, they are very much remains at this point. Everything that Clarion had on him is now going to move into the group inventory. We'll do that in a moment. Also, you do find a number of other interesting things in the gizzard of this roper. For starters, you find several gems that are just kind of floating around. You find a fair amount of coinage that probably was in pouches at some point, but the pouch was dissolved and the coins weren't. And you find two very, very striking rings, one gold and one platinum, although both have gold and platinum chased through them. And I'm going to go ahead and take that parcel, even though we
don't have the ability to cast Revivify or Resurrection.
We have neither of those things.
You need a 5th level cleric. None of us are that.
None of us are clerics. None of us are 5th level.
So party inventory. And there
Charlotte,
are 2 rings. Good. Okay, go ahead.
Charlotte would notice either via swoops or whatever that Laura is shaking right now.
As soon as Charlotte becomes aware of this fact, she's just going to
and giving off heat.
Charlotte doesn't care. She still has her ward up. She's just going to
she's not gonna light you on fire or nothing, but it's not an I'm sad shaking.
It's a fury shake.
It's a very angry shaking.
Charlotte's still gonna maybe not full body once she figures that out, but hold on to an arm and just kind of need to hold on to someone right now.
On a primal level, Calder is just sort of staring into the middle distance after they have Clarion's remains, and a supernatural thing is happening in his immediate proximity. Water is boiling and inching away from him.
Jen, tell me a little bit about Clarion's first steps past onto whatever afterlife he has waiting for him.
Well, Clarion would after the horrible pain in the chomp would actually hear this odd music that he's never heard before. And it is the most beautiful music he's ever heard. And it's music that could never have been played with earthly instruments. And he's like, fuck. Honestly, if I had the option to make him a ghost, I would make him a ghost. And because his son and his family and stuff, but he would be encouraged to move on, it would definitely be difficult, but
does he follow a certain god?
Geez, I don't even know if I actually got that part with him. Let me look in my notes. Malil.
We got a music.
Yep, got a music. So yeah, he would move on to pure music.
And with that, my friends, we're going to go ahead and take ourselves a 12-minute break. We'll be back at 8:10 p.m. Pacific time. Em, what's up?
Before we go on break, I'm going to scramble through the remains and I'm going to find the fucking whistle.
No, you do not.
Yes, I fucking do.
Well, the whistle hasn't recharged yet. The whistle itself is not recharged, but we can think about it.
I'm gonna blow it anyways, and then I'm gonna carry a dead body around for a bit.
Wait, whistle, and then it hasn't recharged yet.
You are not gonna whistle me.
I think that's exactly what Laura's planning on doing.
That's
I was
exactly
thinking
what
about it
Laura's gonna do.
And with that, my friends, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. That was a nice little bit of comedy relief to wow, what an encounter. Okay, so 10 and a half, 11 minutes. We'll be back at 10 after 8. Thank you all very much for being with us so far. We still have a lot more to go. Stick with us. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying what you're watching, and we will be right back.